I'm Ben Hooper, and this is Weekend Odds and Ends, a special Friday edition of the UPI Odd News Minute for July 18th, 2025. Welcome to Weekend Odds and Ends, our weekly roundup of the missed odd-portunities that didn't quite make this week's podcasts. The opening day of a golf tournament in Japan was called off when a bear was spotted on the course, the second such incident within 2 months. The bear was spotted near the first tee at the Sendai Classic Golf Club on Wednesday, causing the Pro-Am competition scheduled for that day to be cancelled. The Mihai Yasuda Ladies Tournament, a JLPGA Tour event, had been scheduled to begin on Thursday, but was cancelled as a result of the bear's presence. The tournament had originally been scheduled to last for 4 days. Organizers later decided to let the tournament go ahead as planned on Friday, but without spectators. The incident follows a bear sighting at the golf club Twin Fields in Komatsu, Ishikawa Prefecture in May that led to the final round of the Twin Field Ladies on the women's second-tier step-up tour being cancelled. Moving on from a ruined day of boring sports to clothing items often paired with shorts, a British Columbia woman's phone has been flooded with calls about a missing cat that doesn't exist, and it's all because of a t-shirt. Natasha Lavoie and Jonathan McCurra said dozens of calls have come in from people claiming to have found their cat, Torbo, but their cat is named Mouser and isn't missing. Lavoie told CBC News, "Sometimes, like 6 times a day, I'm getting these really random phone calls and people leaving me voicemails saying that they found my cat and they want money for my cat. I'm like, my cat's at home, in the air conditioning." The couple discovered Lavoie's phone number had been printed on a t-shirt sold by company Wisdom NY. The shirt features a missing cat poster and Lavoie's phone number. A Wisdom NY representative said the shirt had been pulled from the online store, adding, "The use of a real number within the art created was not intentional." Lavoie said she does not want to change her phone number as she has had it for 20 years. She said she would like the company to apologize. She said, "I feel like I deserve a t-shirt after this. I think we both do." Meanwhile, firefighters and marine mammal specialists came to the rescue of a dolphin named Lucky who was found stranded in a shallow tidal lagoon in South Carolina. The Bluffton Township Fire District said crews responded alongside the Low Country Marine Mammal Network and concerned Bluffton locals when the 7-foot, 10-inch dolphin, who rescuers identified by her distinctive markings, was found stranded in the lagoon in the Hampton Lake community. Officials said Lucky had apparently entered the lagoon through a culvert during heavy rains and became trapped when the tide receded. The rescuers said Lucky initially fled from a tarp set up for the rescue, but the team was eventually able to guide the 400 to 500-pound mammal onto the tarp to be lifted out of the lagoon. The team carried Lucky about 75 yards up a steep embankment to a waiting trailer. She was then driven about 2 to 3 miles to a private dock in May River Plantation, where she was released back into the deeper waters of the May River. And finally, a goat stranded on a Hawaii cliff for nearly a week was rescued by climbers and taken to a veterinarian, where she was found to be pregnant. The goat was first spotted on the 120-foot Hawaii cliff in North Kohala on July 7th, and she resisted early attempts at capture. The goat was finally rescued Sunday by climbers assisted by a support team on the water. Kohala Animal Relocation and Education Service, or CARES, said the estimated 3-year-old goat was taken to a veterinarian and found to be pregnant. They said she was in good health despite her nearly week-long stay on the cliff. They said, "For now, she is drinking, eating, and getting some much-needed sleep. We named her Mama Mia as she is going to have a baby." For these stories and more national, international, sports, entertainment, science, and odd news from United Press International, visit UPI.com. Follow the UPI Odd News Minute on YouTube and TikTok. What tedious event do you wish a bear would show up and cancel? Let us know in the comments.